I'm really here, and today you will learn how to make the best decision for yourself between rent or buying. Guardrails to make this decision, financial analysis on how to make the best decision, and also tips to get the best deal. Join me as we go on. Renting. Pros include flexibility, predictable monthly expenses, and the expenses are really predictable because you don't have responsibility for major repairs. On the cons, you could be ejected, you are liable to rent increases from the owner, and it could be sold, leaving you no option for moving. Landlord status. The psychological safety is unrivaled. Tax benefits on interest on mortgage, capital appreciation, and building equity over time with mortgage payments. On the cons, you might not find it easy to sell at a price that you want. Maintenance costs and property taxes are all your responsibility. We are going to look at two decision making tools. First is the 5% rule, popularized by Felix, a YouTuber for developed countries, which compares 5% of the purchase price of the property against the amount I used to rent said property and gives you a decision making guide quickly on whether renting or buying is the best option for you as regards the property that you are considering. That 5% value considers annual maintenance, property tax, and also an adjusted cost of capital, which is inflation adjusted returns of stock market against property returns. For those from developed countries, kindly move over to the conclusion. And looking at this document, it's clear that the best financial decision will be to purchase cash, but for 99.9% of the world, that is impossible. And this shows you that renting is your second best option. There is also a cost attached to purchase via mortgage. And to give you some context, NHF is 6% per annum, and usually from other financial institutions, about 17% per annum for your mortgage. This document also contains links to information. In the end, the best decision depends on your stage in life and your finances. And for rent, I would say you need to have your arguments reviewed by experts and create a nest egg. That way, you're able to get the best deal and not have your finances stretched. For buying, the rule of thumb still remains you stay there for more than 7 years just because of the mortgage interest. To consider house hacking, and also to not buy too much house. This occurs when a lot of your income is going towards mortgage payments. And to give you some context, in the US, you could get pre-approved for a house, and the maximum amount is usually based on 50% of your gross income. That means you could end up paying 60% just on mortgage payments alone, and that puts you into financial crunch when there's a downturn or life events happen. A safe rule of thumb still remains between 25 to 35% of your net income. Also, if you're in a hot property market, this is where you have sellers having the best market possible, continuously rising prices. You could have offers above the ask price. I would say only buy if absolutely necessary, and consider if you could modify where you currently stay to suit your needs. Thank you for staying till this time, and I'm sure that you found out the best ways of comparing renting versus buying wherever you are in the world. I would say if you consider knowing how much you need to retire in Nigeria, check my previous video, links in the description, and also make comments on the topics you'd like to see. Thank you. Bye.